Tarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 44. We just started hearing that about the wrestling match. Krishna is fighting with Chanur and Lord Balaram is fighting with Mushtika, and how they are, giving it their all, really fighting it out. Paribrahmana Vikshepa
Paribrahmana Vikshpa
Parirambhavapatane
Parilambava Patanaha Nahit
Utsarpanapasarpanes
Usapana Pasar Pranishit
Cha Anyonyam Pratyarundatam.
Chang Ayoyam Pratya Nutat
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Each fighter contended with his opponent by dragging him about in circles, shoving and crushing him, throwing him down, and running before and behind him. Srila Sridhar Swami explains the word parirambha indicates crushing one's opponent with one's arms. So here they are fighting, they're really fighting. It's not not a mock fighting, they're really fighting. And Sridhar Swami is saying that they're crushing each other with their arms because it's wrestling, right? Uthapaner unnayanesh
Utampane Unayanutyas
chalane sthapanerapi
Charanish Saptapati Apit
parasparam jigishanta
Paraspadam Jageshatavat
apachakratur atmana.
Apachakoto Attamanahat
Forcefully lifting and carrying each other, pushing each other away, and holding each other down. The fighters hurt even their own bodies in their great eagerness for victory. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that although Krishna and Balaram did not, of course, harm themselves, it appeared that way to Chanura, Mushtika, and others of mundane vision. In other words, the lords were fully absorbed in the pastime of being wrestlers. So Srila Jiva Goswami is explaining, of course, Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram did not harm their own bodies, but others were thinking that's what's happening. But we can see that Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, they're really into it. They're really having a good fight. Fully absorbed in the pastime of being wrestlers. Tat bala balavat yuddham
Taparam Paravayudam
sameta sarvayoshita
Sameta Sava Yositaha
uchu parasparam rajan
Uchu Param Saparam Dwajam
sa anukampa varut tasha.
Sa anukampa varu tapsahat.
My dear king, all the women present, considering the match an unfair fight between the strong and the weak, felt extreme anxiety due to compassion. They assembled in groups around the arena and spoke to one another as follows. So here the women especially, they are feeling what's happening. These are young boys and they are fighting this mighty wrestlers. This is not right. And they are feeling so much anxiety that how such small boys have to be fighting against such strong wrestlers. So they begin speaking. Mahan ayam but adharma.
Maha ayam patar brahmam.
Esham raja sabha sadam.
Eshan raja sapasatam.
Ye bal abal lavad yuddham.
Yepala palava yotam.
Ragyon vinchanti pashyata.
Rajo Vichati Pashyataha.
The women said, Alas, what a greatly irreligious act the members of this royal assembly are committing. As the king watches this fight between the strong and the weak, they also want to see it. The idea the ladies are expressing is that even if the king somehow wanted to see such an unfair match, why should the respectable members of the assembly also desire to see it? These feelings are natural. Even nowadays, if in a public place we find a violent fight going on between a very strong, large person and a weaker, smaller person, we are roused to indignation. Compassionate women are especially offended and enraged by such unfair violence. So the women are saying this is not fair, this is adharma, this is not correct. Such weak boys have to fight such strong, fully grown wrestlers. Yeah, it's not fair. And even if the king wants to see it, why should others see it? Mm. So, and why do people want to see such a irreligious act? This is irreligion. That's happening. That the members of this royal assembly are committing. That the king and the other ministers are doing something very irreligious. Is that okay? Yeah. Vajrasara sarvango
Kravacha Sara Sabrabnago.
mallau shailendra sannibo
Maro Sharinda Sarimbot.
kvachati sukumarango
Kachati Sukalam Kako.
kishoro napata yovano.
Vishuno Naprata Yova Note.
What comparison can there be between these two professional wrestlers with limbs as strong as lightning bolts and bodies resembling mighty mountains, and these two young, immature boys with exceedingly tender limbs? Seeing how is can you even compare? These are professional wrestlers, they have been trained, their bodies are so strong. And these two young boys, they are probably just wrestling before just with their friends. And their limbs are so tender, after all, young children. Dharma vyatikramo hi asya.
Um, mm. Dhamma Vyakramadhyam Asha
Samajasya dhruvam bhavet.
Samajasha Duva Prate
Yatra adharma samutishten.
Yatra Atama Samojatin
Nasteyam tatra karhichet.
Nasteyam Tata Karuchate.
Religious principles have certainly been violated in this assembly. One should not remain for even a moment in a place where irreligion is flourishing. So the women said, you know, one should not stay where irreligion is happening. And this is for sure, this is irreligion. Na sabham pravishet pragya.
Nasapam Pravise Prajam
Sabhya doshan anusmaran.
Sapradosham Anusharam
Abruvan vibruvan agyo.
Aprovan Vipravam Vajo
Nara kilvisham ashnute.
Narakim Basham Ashute.
A wise person should not enter an assembly if he knows the participants there are committing acts of impropriety, and if having entered such an assembly, he fails to speak the truth, speaks falsely, or pleads ignorance, he will certainly incur sin. So here the ladies are saying that somebody who's wise shouldn't, if they know that something not correct is going on, they shouldn't go there. And if they've come there now somehow, they should speak the truth, not speak lies, or not say, oh, I don't know, because in this way one will get sinful reaction. Palgata Shatrum Abhita
Vakataha Satudam Apyatam
Krishnasya Vadanambujam
Krishna Sha Vadana Prajam
Vikshyatam Shamavari Uptam
Vikashatam Shalam Varya Upatam
Padmakosham Evambubi.
Patam Ghosha Iva Pratit
Just see the lotus face of Krishna as he darts around his foe. That face, covered with drops of perspiration brought on by the strenuous fight, resembles a lotus covered with dew. So the ladies are saying how Krishna's lotus face looks so beautiful. And he's fighting darts around his form. He's fighting with his enemy, the Chanura, and he's moving so fast, trying. They are having a good fight here. So he's moving here so fast, and with this, there's sweat, there's perspiration on his face, and he looks like a lotus with dew on it. There's moisture on the lotus, looks very beautiful. So ladies are saying Krishna looks so beautiful. Kim na pashyata ramasya
Kinna Pashyata Ramasya
mukham atamralochanam
Mukam Atamarochalam
mushtikam prati samarsham
Ustikam prati sarmarasham
hasa samramba shobhitam.
Hansa sharopa sapitam.
Don't you see the face of Lord Balaram with its eyes copper red from anger toward Mushtika, and its beauty enhanced by its laughter and its absorption in the fight? So Lord Balaram is completely into the fight, completely absorbed, and he's looking so beautiful. He's angry with Mushtika because he's fighting, right? You need to be angry to be fighting with the opponent. His eyes are copper red with the anger, and he looks so beautiful. He's laughing. Sometimes when the fighters are there and then they win one round and they'll feel victorious, so they'll laugh. So Lord Balaram is also completely absorbed in the fight. Punya bata vraja bhuvo yadayam rilinga
Puyam batavajo bahuyat ahyam nerdingam.
guda purana purusho vanachitra malya.
Gutta Puratam Purusho Vanachatamadhyam
Gapalayan saha balakwan nayamscha venum.
Gapalayan Saha Balam Karvayam Cha Vipnot
Vikritayancha tigiritraram architangrihe.
Rikriyan Chati Girita Ramachattakahit.
How pious are the tracts of land in Raj, for there the primeval personality of Godhead, disguising himself with human traits, wanders about, enacting his many pastimes, adorned with wonderfully variegated forest garlands. He whose feet are worshipped by Lord Shiva and Goddess Rama vibrates his flute as he tends the cows in the company of Balaram. In this verse, the devoted ladies in the audience point out the difference between Mathura and Vrindavan. They want to indicate that in Vrindavan, Krishna simply enjoys with his girlfriends and boyfriends, whereas here in Mathura, the Lord is subjected to harassment by the bullying tactics of professional wrestlers. Thus, the ladies are condemning the city of Mathura because of their pain at seeing Krishna in what they consider an unfair wrestling match. Of course, Mathura is also one of the Lord's eternal abodes. But here the women in the assembly express their love in a critical mood. So the ladies of Mathura, they love Krishna. So they are very concerned about Krishna and they are saying, what is this that we, the residents of Mathura, are doing with Krishna? You know, there here we are fighting with him, making him fight against these wrestlers. Whereas in Braj, he's only dancing about with his friends, playing with his friends, tending the cows, playing the flute. He's the Supreme Lord, of course, disguising himself as a human child and performing such wonderful pastimes. His lotus feet are worshipped by Lord Shiva and Goddess Rama. There he and Lord Balarama performing l- such lovely pastimes. And here we are making him fight with these wrestlers. Yeah. Gopyastapa kim acharan yadamushya rupam.
Gopaya tata kin acharan ya amoyat yupam.
Lavanyasaram asamordvam ananya siddham.
Lavaya shalam ashamuttavan anuyat visitam.
Drikpi pibanti anusavabhinavam durapam.
Dubihi Viprit Anusava Hinava Dupradpam
Ekantadama yashasa shriya eshvarasya.
Ekanta Dharma Yashayat Shayat Ashavayat.
What austerities must the gopis have performed? With their eyes, they always drink the nectar of Lord Krishna's form, which is the essence of loveliness, and is not to be equaled or surpassed. That form is the only abode of beauty, fame, and opulence. It is self-perfect, ever fresh, and extremely rare. The word meanings and translation for this verse are taken from Srila Prabhupada's Caitaniya Caritamita Adi 4.156. So the ladies of Mathura are saying the gopis are so fortunate. How much austerities they must have performed to have to that they are able to see Lord Krishna always. They are able to look at Lord Krishna's beautiful form, which is like nectar, and with their eyes they can drink this nectar. It's the essence of loveliness. So Lord Krishna, he is the most beautiful, most famous, most opulent. He looks like an ever fresh youth. His form is perfect and not easy to see. Not easy to see Lord Krishna's Sham Sundar form. So the ladies of Mathura are saying that the gopis of Vrindavan are so fortunate. How much austerities they must have done to be able to look at Krishna every day and have such beautiful pastimes with Lord Krishna. Any comments?
Wish one day we have this mood.
Yeah, right. To be able to look at Lord Krishna, serve Lord Krishna personally. Mm. Okay, let's stop here then. Thank you all so much for listening and joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare